Welcome to the Me the Money Show. I'm Dan Barnes, Editorial Director at Markets Media Europe, and joining me is Shanny Basar, Senior Writer at Markets Media. Shanny, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Nice to be back.
So tell us, what have you been seeing in the green bond space this week?
Well, I saw a really interesting report from NatWest Markets this morning. So they looked at European corporate bonds in the second quarter, and they said in terms of demand, green bonds had 47% more demand than kind of the normal equivalent, and that obviously affected the pricing. So in terms of pricing, typically they were like 8 basis points tighter than the equivalent vanilla bond. So you think that must be, like, in terms of attracting issuers, I would have thought that's quite a good point, because they're able to get their bonds cheaper and do cheap financing.
Absolutely. And of course, that's primary markets in the fixed income space are quite a challenge for trading desks. A huge amount of issuance this year compared to a normal year. All that workload goes on to the trading desk, but of course the trading desk is typically equipped to deal with secondary market activity, and a lot of the time all the electronic trading that they've got deals with secondary markets. Primary markets tend to be quite manual.
Right.
So it's nice to know that investors are saving money somewhere.
They should be pushing for more electronic primary issuance, is what they should be doing.
Absolutely, very much so. I think there's a few initiatives this year designed to try and do that. And that's very interesting. Have you seen anything else that's suggesting that there's increased demand in the green bond space?
Well, July was, according to the Climate Bonds Initiative, July was the biggest month this year for issuance at $20 billion. So I think it went down kind of during the volatility and from pandemic and stuff, and now is going back up again. And another interesting signal is that at the beginning of this month, Google's Alphabet issued the biggest sustainability bond at $5.8 billion. And that's not just a normal green bond, because they've got, as well as they're supporting things like clean energy and clean transport, but they're also supporting social goals, such as supporting racial equality and supporting MSEs who've suffered from the COVID-19 pandemic. So they've got, I think there's about 9 things that they're supporting under their issuance. But I think for a company that size to do the biggest ever sustainable bond, it's like a good signal for the market.
Absolutely. Yeah, good for investors and good for the world more generally.
Yes, you would hope so. Good to see finance is trying to do its bit.
It's nice to know that in the summer season we can have some sunny news as well.
Yes,
Shanny, it's been great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.